Hello again and welcome back. This is chapter 4 of Coco, Spike and the Dark Knight. In the last chapter, Coco and Spike were about to embark on a late night adventure, but then Coco slipped on the stairs and knocked herself out. So here we are, chapter 4, Where Am I? Where am I? What's happening? Coco shouted, her eyes starting to focus. The sky outside was inky black and she could feel a dull aching all over her body. Spike, she groaned. I'm here, Spike said, patting her head softly. You had a fall, but you're okay now. I carried you outside and brought you here. This is what I wanted to show you. Where are we? Asked Coco, looking around anxiously. This is the burrow, just past the main road. Past the main road? She shouted, goggling at Spike. Without warning, she burst into tears. Oh no! Why on earth did you bring us here? Listen, calm down, it's not what you think, Spike said, placing a paw on Coco's shaking shoulders. But before he had chance to explain, she was off again, shouting hysterically. What do you mean, past the main road? Coco cried. Hogs never cross the main road. Listen, shouted Spike in a stern voice, which startled Coco and brought her to attention. Grandma's just scared of this place because of what happened to Mum, but it's a lot safer now. You have to trust me. Coco couldn't believe what she was hearing. How was it that she was here and not safe and cosy at home, wrapped in a big, thick blanket? Why had Spike dragged her into danger? How could he be asking her to trust him after this? I've been coming here for the past year, patrolling the grounds for the guard, like Mum used to, Spike continued. It's not the safest of jobs, but protecting the animals of Rivington Pike is worth the risk. Coco tried to interrupt, but Spike ploughed on. Mum believed in it, and so do I. Everyone's really friendly and everyone's dying to meet you. Here, meet Tiberius. He's a bat. A shadow shot down from the canopy of trees that hung overhead. Coco ducked and curled her thick brown coat into a spiky ball. Get it away, she squealed as she rolled up and down, screaming hysterically. Oh, she's all shy and snuffly, said Tiberius. At the sound of the third voice, Coco stopped still, her tiny head emerging from her spiky brown ball. It talks hedgehog? She asked, looking to Spike for an explanation. Well, not exactly, Tiberius said, smiling warmly. As animals of Rivington Pike, we all share one common language. See, said Spike encouragingly. There's a lot to learn. This is just the start. Coco stared at Tiberius in a mixture of confusion and amazement. But I always thought... But Grandma always said... She mumbled as she looked around, taking in her surroundings. The burrow was bigger than anything Coco had ever seen. A wonderful, vast green clearing surrounded by forest, brightly lit beneath a starry sky, and covered in the most magnificent creatures. Some she had seen before from the garden, some she had heard of, and others completely alien to her. There's a little picture of that. What are they? She asked. The ones with big eyes, they're owls. Hey, Poco, Bugle, Morgan, meet Coco. Hello, they hooted in unison. Those ones running around playing tag are squirrels, those two having an arm wrestle are rabbits, and this one running up to us now is a guinea pig called Colin. He's new too, came yesterday. Hi Colin, any luck finding Beatrice? Nah, Colin replied coolly, haven't got round to looking yet. And with that, Colin skipped off into a nearby bush. Colin's a pet, Spike explained, which means he's looked after by a human, only he's having so much fun he doesn't want to leave. Out of nowhere, Coco's tummy gave a massive yelp. Oh, she squeaked. What time is it? Almost time to set off, I think, said Spike. Is there time for food? She asked. Suddenly, Spike froze. Instead of answering her question, he stared intently at the bush behind Coco, scanning it from left to right in silence. Sensing danger, Coco held her breath and stared at Spike for instruction. His ears were twitching and his eyes had widened. Before she could ask what was happening, Spike was pulling her slowly towards the entrance of a nearby rabbit hole. In the lowest of voices, he whispered, Be very quiet, and whatever you do, don't move. And that is the end of chapter 4. So we've got 2 chapters left and they're going to be released very soon. If in the meantime you want to carry on with the story, you can do so by clicking the link below, downloading the free full audiobook. Thank you very much again for watching, and I'll see you soon.